Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to go over the new information that was in the pretty massive data download on the Japanese version of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Of course, we have a lot going on, and actually earlier today I did one of these breaking down the newer cards that came to the global version of the game, along with some very minimal information pertaining to Goku Jr. potentially coming to the game soon. So make sure that you go to the channel, check that out. Also, I showed off the newest hit rebirth, the Intelligence hit rebirth, and the Intelligence Baba Shop Dabura on an Extreme Intelligence Kid Buu-led team. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into what we have here today. We have Tarble. That was cringy, I know. Building Switzerland. Oh, man, that's a good one. All right, so anyways, we have a new Tarble unit for the Tarble mission. It seems he's probably a farmable unit. If you guys want me to do a showcase, let me know in the comments down below. And also leave a like on the video. Let's try to hit a like goal, by the way, at 1,500. I'm going for 15, setting the bar high. So this is the Tarble, right? Sincere Determination. Get it gun. I like how there's R's there. So give oversized damage. I think that's huge damage. Visitor from Beyond. To charge the Force Care Ball to Speed Care Ball. So he changes STR orbs to Agility orbs. Very wonky terminology there, but his awakened form looks freaking cool. This is the art for the awakened Tarble. I'm actually going to pull up in another tab because it opens that side tab if you don't. All right, we're going to close out of that one, and here we have the awakened Tarble with Vegeta on the back doing the pure sand. Yeah, no duh. Doing the Gallic Gun, right? So that's pretty cool. Super low stats, though. He's a natural SR. Wait, what the? Okay, I was going to say, I know he awakens. Okay, there we go. So here we have him awakened. Once again, low stats, though. Energy, 50% up. More than 3 key attack and defense plus 30%. So 3 key, 30% attack and defense. I don't know if that's for all types or for AGL units. It's one of the two. Super oversized damage, so extreme damage. And 1 turn, the allies get 20% attack up per super attack. Still changes the same orbs, but this time he also gets a 20% attack increase. I'm trying to think where that could be usable, like very good. So if you have like LR Majin Vegeta and you're running the World Tournament, I guess this is a really good unit for that because he's a super unit for one, although it doesn't particularly matter because that Vegeta is extreme LR Vegeta, but either way, he does share some links with him, so that could function well. You don't necessarily have to use the Android 18 to basically change orbs anymore, so he's not a bad unit in that regard. He's a farmable story mission unit, so of course you want to stock up on those guys, but otherwise he's kind of doesn't really have very much usability other than that. 130 key multiplier, he's not going to hit very hard at all. Like, that's not what he's here for. He is legit a support unit, and that's it. So we have Tarble and an awakened Tarble. Next, we have Building Switzerland because there's going to be a Dragon Ball Heroes banner coming. So Building Switzerland is Whirus. Excuse me, the fusion of Beerus and Whis. Body attributes. So AGL units get, physical units, excuse me, get 2 key and 60% attack and defense. I don't know why they're having this hard on for attack and defense, but no HP lately. Anyways, Breaking Ball. He does that, the Beerus Sphere of Destruction thing. If you've seen a super attack animation over on Twitter, the Bandai Dokkan official page went ahead and tweeted it out. So super extra large damage. So I'm pretty sure that's supreme. And he greatly reduces the defense. Doesn't matter. So he's actually very interesting. He changes orbs. So he changes, I heard that he changes 2 colors to another color. So a skill care ball and Shikidama varied body care ball. That doesn't make any sense. I think it's saying tech and AGL become rainbow or physical. No, I think it's saying tech and physical. No, tech and AGL become physical. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's what it's saying. I'm going to double check here really quick on the side. Feel free to continue looking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he does. I'm just actually on my phone right now because I got the information sent to me. Yeah, that's what I got. So changes those to physical. So that's definitely different. Like, I like the idea of, changing. Tech and intelligence orbs, by the way, become physical. I like the idea of changing multiple colors. Multiple colors changing is actually phenomenal. It's different, right? It's really good utility depending on, once again, you know, you needing nukers or things like that. He's not one himself, but it does have utility usage and will have it going forward. So attack and defense up by 50%. So it's very low boost, nothing special there. But if this guy ever gets an awakening to TUR, Transcendent UR, that'll probably bump to about 80%. So that's pretty good. What is this, Godly Power? I think that's what that is. So a 15% attack increase. Gourmet is a Beerus and Whis link, 5% HP. Innocence is a 10% link that he will actually have on this team. If you run him on Super Physical, he'll have it with 2 Gotenks units. Brainiacs is a thing. They actually updated the link, so it's not as bad, by the way. So that's cool. Brainiacs. Shocking Speed, Infused Fighter. So he can definitely fit on that team, to be honest. There's just not very much useful for him because there's no unit on the team that really needs his orb changing in particular. He's a good support unit if you need the orbs, but, I mean, Super Physical's stacked with key links, so they don't need it. But, once again, going forward, could be a cool thing. Also, you know, categories, right? Maybe he'll be added to a couple other categories, and maybe it becomes a big factor. So that's Whirus. These guys are going to be on a banner, apparently starting on 8/24, 1 a.m. So, like, literally in, like, what, 5 hours? About 5 hours. All this stuff goes live. The Tarble story mission, a JP specific, once again, all that. So here we have the Cell and Frieza fusion. I'm pretty sure this is the one from the end of the Dragon Ball Fusions game, like the final boss before they fuse with Tekka. Or no, Pinich. Celza, Saruza, Celza, Villainy of Fusion, Energy of the Intellectual Attributes. So 2 key friend types, okay? Supreme damage greatly reduces defense. Again, let's look at his max stats. 9,200 attack isn't bad. All right. Attack and HP recovered 10% with high probability to get 30% more attack. Let me go ahead and actually read this. So they get 70% attack and defense and a high chance to get another 30%, and at the beginning of the turn, a high chance to recover 10% of your HP. Interesting. Thanks, Talon, by the way, for sending me that. You guys go subscribe to Gaming with Talon. So they have he has Brutality. What's that, Brutal Beatdown? Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is another one of those links that got updated. If you're a global player, yeah, it's a 10% link now as opposed to the 500 global still has. Nightmare, not a bad link. Shocking Speed, a phenomenal speed. Oh, boy. What is this? Prodigies? Oh, yeah, so this is another one of those. It used to be 700, now it's 10%. So Prodigies, Big Bad Bosses, Infused Fighter. This is going to be an extreme intelligence unit. Huh. Not bad on extreme int, to be honest. Not a horrible option. It's just that extreme int is super niche. They don't have room for stuff like this. You have to be transcendently good and link very well across the board to be able to run on that team. And off the top of my head, I mean, I think this guy shares like 3 links with Kid Buu. But the problem continues to be that Kid Buu does not at least have Shocking Speed or even Fear and Faith, which isn't super usable on that team anyway. That continues to be an issue with newer units. And I imagine it'll continue to be an issue going forward. So here we have Baroto. Wacky Jackpot Gotenks. I wonder if this Gotenks will actually be on the banner. So I got a note that from the Reddit, subscribe to Dokkan Reddit, that the Gotenks we're going to talk about in a minute is a category leader. So that's a thing. So here's the Baroto rebirth. So they awakened Broadpan and Pandel way back. Nowadays, they're awakening Baroto, the fusion of Goku and Bardock. So he didn't have things like prepared for battle. He still doesn't apparently have it. He basically has those super niche Goku and Bardock-based links. So Combat, Ethic Saiyan, that Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride. Not very usable, but a lot of Bardock units have it. I guess if you have the new Kaba, it's usable. So that's a thing. Or if you have Fasha, Inherited Will. So this is First Awaken? No. It's one of those links like that. This is a funny link because Piccolo has First Awaken, I think. And then Fused Fighter, Veteran Warrior. I think this is Experienced Fighter or whatever it used to be called. It was the strongest duo on Earth, I think is what it used to be called. So yeah, there's that. And then Rebirth link down there now because he got that. So he gets 15% attack per orb, and he gets 10%. And I believe they have to be STR orbs. So that's a thing. So Baroto got a big buff. He wasn't very usable before. I guess he's pretty usable now. You know, the defense could be a sleeper on him. I mean, if you give him a massive orbs, he could become a tank unit. I don't think he's very good in particular, though. I don't feel like Super STR has a slot for him in the best possible scenarios because not very many of his links are actually usable on the team. But it's up to you and your individual box to decide that. So now for the last unit, we have a Wolfang Fist Gotenks. So that art is freaking great, by the way. I love it. So he's a super intelligence unit, too. I didn't even realize that. Shout out to Animated Muscle, because he actually tweeted, like, hey, Dokkan should get one of these, like, a week ago. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, some of the other games have it, like Xenoverse and stuff, so maybe. And here we are, literally with it. Bandai Spy, I know you're out there. Fusion category, 2 key HP and defense up. So Fusion Dance category, I assume that's a super, super, super baby version of the Gogeta leader skill. That's actually really cool, though. Oh, it sucks they didn't give attack. But that's actually really, really cool of them to do. Assuming that he's on that banner too. If you didn't pull Gogeta, you can literally run those units because all these units we just went over, except for the Tarble, should have the fusion category, right? And you could take an SS4 Gogeta friend or whatever and like run a solid iteration of that team. Of course, it's going to be heavily nerfed because the Gotenks doesn't have the 150. He has 20. But it's really cool of them to do that, you know, given the same category, but just a baby version of it. So, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Fused Fighter, and the Innocence. Attack and defense up by 50% when he does a super attack. Super oversized damage. I think that's Supreme or Extreme, one of the two. Either way, it doesn't really matter. He's not going to hit very hard. But that's really cool, though. Super Int unit. Super Int as a team in and of itself has no usage for this card. He's very bad in regards to that. His only real viability is as a leader if you didn't pull SS4 Gogeta, or if you're looking for a filler unit for super intelligence. He'd be cool in that way. Otherwise, the art's freaking great. So anyways, that's it. We went over all this stuff. Like I said, it should be live 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's literally, it's like 8 p.m. right now, the time we're recording this in California. Should be up soon. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Shout out to all the guys that, you know, I pointed out in this video, Animated Muscle, Talon, anybody else, maybe I forgot, the Reddit, etc. Have an awesome day. Check out these videos from earlier. Click on my channel page and get to them. And I'll catch you guys later on.